How's it going, guys? And welcome to video 7 of how to generate an income online using Facebook ads. Today I'm going to show you just the different marketing objectives you can use inside of the Facebook Business Manager, and sort of what they're best suited for and how to use them a little bit. So this is what your business manager should roughly look like, and how you get to this is type in business.facebook.com and it should pretty much come to this screen, or you might have to log in or something like that. So if you're not at this screen, scroll down, find the ads manager button, click that, and you should end up with a screen like this. Yours might be blank because there's no ads in there, but I'm just going to show you the different objectives you can pick. So go to create and go to create a new ad, and it will show you the different type of objectives straight away. So you've got awareness, consideration, and conversion. So let's start at awareness. Awareness is brand awareness and reach, and what these ads are, these are very cheap ads. So you'll probably spend anywhere from $2 to $5 per 1,000 people reached on these ads, and really they're just brand awareness and reach. They're just trying to get your ad to as many people as they possibly can for as cheap as they can. That might sound like a good thing, but these people, if you run an ad, these people aren't going to buy from you. They're not going to really click your links. They're not going to like too much. It's really just a blanket, really. They just try and show your ad to as many people as they possibly can for as cheap as they can. So if you've got a new brand that you want to just get out there as quick as you can and as cheap as you can, this is really, really good for that. These both are pretty much the same, to be honest. Then we come to consideration. So this is where you want people to either click a link, you want them to install an app, you want them to comment or like on your post, or you want them to watch videos, become a lead or messenger. So that's all this column here. So I'm just going to run through the traffic. Again, traffic will get you a lot of cheap clicks. And again, this might sound good. Oh yeah, I want heaps of cheap clicks to my website. It might sound good, but they're cheap for a reason. Facebook shows them to people that are proven to click ads. I don't know why people just click ads for no reason, but they do, and that's just how it works. So again, like, you're going to get cheap clicks. You might get them for 20, 30 cents, but these people are not going to buy from you. They're just not. You might get 1 in 1,000 that might buy, but they're just not full of people that are going to buy. Engagement. If you've got an ad that you want lots of comments and likes on for whatever reason, you want social proof, you always want a little bit of likes on your post because it makes them look legitimate, then you want to run an engagement ad. Engagement ads are very good for that. They will get people sharing it, they'll get people liking it, they'll get people to comment on it and stuff like that. App installs, actually an engagement, you can actually run 3 different types of engagement. So page likes, if you want some page likes on you want some likes on your page, just hit page likes. And if you're setting up an event, you want people to respond to an event, you can do that. But post engagement's probably your main one in the engagement consideration catalog. App installs, unless you've got an app, and not many people do, I'm not going to touch on that. Video views is an obvious one. Facebook tracks a lot of stuff when it comes to video views. They've got 3-second video views, 10-second video views, 25%, 50%, 75%, 90%. Like, they track a lot of stuff. So if you've got a 4-minute video you want people to watch, you wouldn't run a traffic ad, because these people, Facebook will show it to people most likely to click an ad, which is traffic. But if you want them to watch a video, engagement is good for this, but video views is the best. So if you've got a long video you want them to watch all the way to the end, you better start off with the video views. And again, these people, they're not necessarily going to buy from you. They're just being proven to watch videos longer. So Facebook's going to show it to people who have proven that they watch videos longer. That's just what this is. Same as lead engagement. If you want someone to fill out a lead form, you might be a real estate agent or a plumber or something like that. You might be running lead ads. You want to start with a lead generation ad, potentially, depending on your setup of your funnel and your website and stuff like that. You're just going to get very cheap leads, and you can actually do this inside of Facebook. You don't need a web page or anything for this. Facebook has its own like lead magnet setup inside the ad. I've actually done a video on this before. I might tag it in this video, and you can go and watch that as well. But again, consideration. The lead generation is not too bad. You will get a lot of cheap leads, but they just might not be as qualified. So I don't use it that much, to be honest. If I'm going to run a lead generation ad, I usually use a conversion, and I've usually got a custom funnel, but it's there if you want to use it anyway. And Messenger is pretty obvious. If you need a customer to message you on Facebook and you want to talk to them through chat or something like that, or you've got one of those chat bots set up which it goes through an automatic sequence, but or you don't have a website and you just want them to come to your Facebook page, and then you can talk to them and you can sell them through the Facebook Messenger. That's really, I used to use that a fair bit actually. It used to be really good. But again, this is just kind of like consideration. This is to get clicks and likes and comments and video views, stuff like that. But when you want to start making sales, you want to use conversion ads. And conversion ads are the most expensive. So anywhere you could pay $15 up to $50 per 1,000 people reached on these ads. These can be pretty expensive, and you don't necessarily start on these ads because they're so expensive. You want a lot of cheap data to start off with. So depending on your budget, you might start on engagement ads. I usually recommend starting on engagement ads because it gets a semi-decent qualified person into your ecosystem, liking your page, comment on your post. They will click links. They're just a much better audience than traffic and brand awareness. So I usually start on engagement ads, run that for a couple $100, and then I'll move to conversions after that, depending on what product and that I'm running. So, but anyway, you can start on conversions, just a little bit more expensive. But if you've got the money to spend, spend it. And on conversions, you can optimize for purchases or add to carts or initiate checkout or download a PDF or a lead form, depending on what your funnel's set up. Most people watching this are probably just going to have an e-com store. So to be honest, you're just going to optimize straight away for a purchase, and that's where you want to do this in the conversions. Then you've got catalog sales, are very good for e-com stores for retargeting. And what they are is, you've probably all seen them before. You're on a website, for whatever reason you don't buy, later on you go back onto your Facebook page, and then different products or that same product is then showing up in your newsfeed along with other products that from that store. And a good way to doing that is through a catalog sales retargeting ad. Again, I'll show you how to set that up in another video. It can be pretty complicated, but I'll run you through it step by step, so don't worry about that for now. And store traffic is obvious. You can get people to show up at your store like that. I haven't used that at all, so I'm not even going to touch on it. But very basically, guys, that is an overview of the campaign objectives you can use in Facebook advertising. Again, awareness is the cheapest. Consideration is, a little bit more expensive, and then conversions, because they're the ones that are most likely going to make you the most money. They're a little bit more expensive. But yeah, so that's it for this video, guys. In the next video, I'm going to start setting the groundwork, the things you have to set up before you start running ads. And like I mentioned in one of the other videos, the pixel is the main thing you have to set up before you should start running ads. So I'm going to show you how to do that. I'll probably show you how to verify your domain inside of Shopify and all the basic groundworks, making sure everything's set up correctly before you start running ads, because if it's not set up correctly, you just waste the money. So I'll get to that in the next video. Thanks, guys.